We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering 10,000 pounds worth of check. Stops, yeah. We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering 10,000 pounds worth of check. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? We got him, Ruth, the Phyllis, Jace, Gaza, Mike, the Viking. How we doing? You good? Are we good? Yeah, I need to put that up a little bit more. Just a bit. There we go. Go away. Keep trying to need to update my control center. I've literally got one light that runs off of it. James, how we doing? It's Monday already. We have got a lot of comps ending today. Some really good odds. Some comps are doing really well, so thank you for those who are getting involved. The ETBs look like they're just about to sell out, so if you're in the market for either one of those, the Lucario Mega Evolution, or the really hard to get hold of now, the Prismatic Evolutions, we've got a few of these in stock. That looks like it's going to sell out before 7 PM. And yeah, everything you see under quest ending is closing at 7 PM, and I'll go through what is actually ended and everything else as well. Just go into heat the rest of the takeaway. Cold pizza, man. Cold pizza's the way forward. Don't need to reheat a pizza, do we? Huh? How you doing, Snowy? You good? Well, I do like pizza. I do like pizza. I think I'll just have probably an omelette, I think, for lunch, because I ate semi-crap on the weekend, so try and balance it a little bit in the week. Hope you're okay, Mike. Reading that now. I like it warm. You like it warm. Okay. Well, chat, I'm going to go through the introductions. I'll let you know what Comp City Giveaways is, who we are in terms of the team behind it. I'll go through competitions, like how you can enter them, etc. And go through that as well. I will open... What can we have open? Did you open this one? No, we'll open the Legendary Tech Bundle. I can show you that one. We'll open this one. This be the perfect one. Boosh. So that's ready to go. How are we doing, Lisa? Are you good? Grace, what's up? Oh yeah, Jace, nice one, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So chat, I'll run through the introductions. If Comp City Giveaways is new to your screen and you're kind of wondering what we're about, we're a competition website based in Newport, South Wales. We've been going for 5 years, so well established within this industry. Like, well, tiny bit off, like 10 days now, was it? No, 12 days off of 5 years the website's been going. So we're a competition website, and every single competition that you see on the website that I'm scrolling through has a guaranteed draw, meaning regardless of ticket sales, we will always go ahead with the draw. This is something... Oh, there we go. I told you the ETB would sell out. Regardless of ticket sales, competitions will always go ahead. No extensions, no rollovers. Like I say, we've been going for 5 years now. Really good Trustpilot. I say nearly 3,200 reviews on Trustpilot. So a huge thank you for everyone that has left us reviews. If you've won recently or you've won in the past and you've not left us a Google review yet, we are trying to bolster that a little bit because, as I say, Trustpilot is Trustpilot. It's a huge brand that a lot of people get behind. But Google review, if you can, would be amazing as well. Be nice to get those numbers up a little bit on Google reviews. And chat, if you're kind of wondering who's behind everything, so you've got myself and Ray. We are the company directors and owners of Comp City Giveaways. You've got Mum, aka Candy, as our customer services manager. And then you've got Chris, our operations manager. And primarily between those two on the end, they're the ones that will get your prizes out to you, be that cash. Mum primarily deals with that. And then you've got Chris, who gets any of the physical prizes and stuff ordered, out to you as well. So that's a team, a family-run business. I've already touched base what we are in terms of a website and sort of what we've got. But what I will do is go through and the process of how you can enter a competition. Now I'm going to use the new one that was listed today, £10,000 tax-free cash, and we'll do probably like an afternoon draw on Christmas Eve for 10 grand cash. Providing that we get the claim form in due course, we will send that person 10 grand cash on Christmas Eve. So whoever wins, it's 49 pence an entry. We have put instant wins on it, so that's why I'm going to be using it as an example competition to enter. But basically, you find any competition that you want to get yourself entered in for. I'm just using this one as an example. Main prize, like I say, is 10 grand cash. There's tons of instant wins in there. £1,000 cash, £100 cash, £50 cash that you can find and win just by playing this competition. It's just 49p to play. You basically select how many tickets you want to enter in for a competition. This goes for any competition on the website. Go through the checkout process, complete payment. Once you complete a payment, you'll be then met with a thank you for your order page. Now, that'll outline obviously what your order is and how much you've spent, and it'll show you what the website has randomly allocated to you in terms of your tickets. Now, if you're entering an instant win competition, on that very same page, the thank you for your order page, if you're lucky enough to bag an instant win, now instant wins will always have what we call an instant win table underneath. So say, for example, Joe Blogs, we're going to use Joe Blogs as an example again. Joe Blogs goes through checkout process, completes the payment, is lucky enough to have 1,500 in their basket. That means we would owe them £1,000 tax-free cash. Now, that would also show on the thank you for your order page, outlining what you've won with what ticket number. You'll also receive a separate email confirming and outlining your instant win as well. So any instant wins that you do get an automated follow-up email letting you know what you've won with what ticket number. And my God, it is raining. Shut this for a second. Or at least close it partially. So I've still got some airflow in the office. So yeah, instant wins are updated on this instant win table instantly. And as I say, you will be notified on that thank you for your order page as well as the follow-up email as well. So please ensure when you're signing up, if you haven't already, that your details are correct in terms of your mobile number and your email, as they're the primary ways in which we get hold of you. As I say, and if you miss like the instant win emails and stuff, Mum does follow up with you or myself or Ray. To say we do give you a little chaser Sorry, I could just the rain just blastering the window. Just all of a sudden, boosh, gone. So yeah, this comp is now live and running until Christmas Eve, so get your entries in. We've also, I'll go through what's ending today in a moment, but just to highlight some of the other comps on the site. Comps. I bet that didn't come across very well on the subtitles, but I did say comps. We got the 10k legendary tech bundle, or you can opt for the entire tech bundle that you see here in the neon circle, or you can opt for the 8 grand cash, tax-free cash, entirely up to you. There's also thousands of pounds worth of instant wins to find and win instantly on that comp. Also, this PC comp is absolutely insane. It's like what, 40%, 45% sold, and only one PC's gone now. When I say this happens really, this happens really. So this is about to pop at any moment. Now, the more an instant win competition sells, chat, the higher your chances are at bagging the remaining of it. So, for example, now there's there's like, we'll say there's like 60% of tickets left. There are still 9 PCs to find within those 60% of tickets, and they can literally go at any time. I've not seen a PC comp do this for months and months and months and months. So you could see that a few PC winners are going to be found tonight, or maybe you want the £1,000 cash. So just to highlight that that's still there, and the odds at an instant win are growing. The more an instant win, imagine in here, this white bar, there's 9 PCs hidden. So the more that this sells, the higher chances are of bagging what's remaining. But where the website is randomly allocates you your numbers, so we don't even know what numbers you get. The website just goes, yeah, you can have between this and this on your order. At any one moment, you could land on a PC or £1,000 cash. So that the more that sells, the higher chances are of bagging the instant wins. If you haven't already, there's the freebie to play for, which we're giving 5 people a chance to win £1,000 cash each. It's entirely free to enter. It is 1 per person. If we find that you're multi-accounting, and this also goes for the same for the advent calendar stuff that we're doing, which I'll show you in a second. If we find that you're multi-accounting and you're trying to bypass the 1 per person ticket range, you will be banned, and we will re-roll for the £1,000 prize. But we'll be finding 5 winners. This is to celebrate 5 years of Com City, and you, the community. We were actually going to do 5 grand cash, but we listened to you a lot, and you wanted to do 5 lots of £1,000. You got chances to win PlayStation 5s, disc and digital editions. You've got chances to win Nintendo Switch 2s instantly. There's a lot on the site. We've got the laser engraver and cutter. There's the iPhone. There's the motherboard bundle. Really, now, if anyone knows their booster boxes and ETBs and all that good stuff, you know how expensive these booster boxes is. You could win one for a £5. Only 130 entries on this one. And then we're doing the advent, so I called it an advent auto draw. So basically this will find a winner at 10 p.m. tonight. Same thing applies. This is 1 ticket per person. I've only put 1,000 entries on it because it seems to be the freebies can sometimes struggle. The reason that the 5 winners of £1,000 cash have so many free entries per person in terms of the total entries, sorry, because it's still the same 1 entry per person, is that it's being advertised and it's to celebrate, 5 years of Comp City. But on these ones, they're first come, first serve. You don't grab a ticket before it goes out, and you don't. But sometimes when we put stuff, give freebies away, and we've got like over 7,000 people in Discord, and only about 150 people or less enter for any of the Discord giveaways. So. And the same with the website. There's thousands of people that we've got in terms of like who are active and stuff on the site. But just to say that if it obviously if that sells out before, or if all of the free tickets are given away, I'm doing this because it is free, but it's because it's technically selling tickets / giving the tickets away. They're all given away before 10 p.m. This will trigger the auto draw anyway, so you don't have to wait till 10 p.m. for this. But yeah, 10 p.m. this will do, and we're going to be doing something like this every day for up to the 24th, or maybe even the 25th. We'll do like an auto draw. So keep an eye on the auto draw section because they're entirely free to enter. We've set a certain budget, but what we will try and do is make the prizes, sort of semi more interesting as they go along. So you see some bigger prizes, but they're entirely free to enter. So have a bit of fun. I think I'll cover most stuff. I've just got to do the breakdown of what is closing today, but I'm going to catch up with chat a moment. Let's have a little catch up. Where did I miss? Chat quite a bit. What did Mike say? All that bit. Good, thanks. Forgot to make my outfit for my winners pick, so... Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, because that should... Is that bit... Yeah, Chris was posted that last week, didn't he? Boss is 20. Nice. Well, that's the other way to look at it. When anytime we give away, like, the food vouchers and stuff, like, you know, you can spend whatever you want, but you get in 20 quid off, so... Yeah, that's awesome. I do like a pizza. I don't want any spoilers for Stranger Things. Ray and Chris have already watched it. I've not watched any. I got lost in a bit of My Hero Academia over the weekend when I was watching stuff and catching up on watching. Oh, she won £100 cash as well, didn't she? Chev did, Gaz. Nice. The Mercer's on a little rail there. Cakey boy, I'm going to assume by saying Facebook lasted a day, that is Earl. Cakey boy 01. I can't quite see your profile picture because it's really small on Restream. So just the fact that Facebook lasted a day is, I can only say that's Earl. Fingers crossed on the PC. Dan, good luck. I love the Stranger Things, I do. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's me, Scotty. Yeah, I knew it. See? I'm eating Greg's donut, but Discord giveaways I sometimes miss because my notifications wig out. That's the thing. We're damned if we do, damned if we don't with notifications. So we have had it earlier. Now I think it's a max that we can do per week is between technically 8, because Mum can tag everyone. So this is for Facebook. Now the reason that we use the everyone tag, it is used sparingly. Well, the maximum at any one point that we can use it per week is 8. Now the reason we use that tag is to let you know of any freebies that are live, any crazy offers, any crazy odds. But you can, I can't remember how to do it, but you can go into group settings so you can still remain part of the group and sort of turn the notifications off. But the amount of times that we then get told, oh, I didn't see the offer, or I didn't know this was going on, I didn't know that was going on. It was sort of like, we've got to be able to promote offers and stuff for the community. And I get not everyone likes notifications, but yeah, just double check your notification settings on the likes of Discord and stuff. If you don't like being pinged, you can turn that tag off and stuff within Discord. But it's important as a business for us to be able to do that, to let you know of said offers or let you know what's going on. Because again, I would say we get more people say that I missed the offer than we get people say, oh, how do I turn my notifications off or my texts or whatever. Because you can always update texts or emails and stuff as well. Be mindful of using the auto spam filter on Google and Hotmail. Because if you do that and you basically you put us on like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a not safe list, essentially, like a spam list. That would include our sales emails, which includes your order confirmations as well. So you need to make sure that we're whitelisted. But that would also mean if you won an instant win, you wouldn't get notified and stuff like that. So you can always, any marketing emails you can unsubscribe from if you don't want like the newsletters and stuff like that we send out. You can do that. You can do that. I get told 15, 18 hours after things have been... Do you know what, Ray, I think I used an everyone tag the other day, and Ray, I'm sure, yeah, it was today, Ray said you got notified 4 days after. That's sort of just goes to show, doesn't it? What email address have you got, Janet? Because let's say we accept any email addresses, as far as I'm aware. Unless it's a works one and they're not allowing you to set something like that up. Right, chat, so what's ending? I've gone through who I am, what we are in terms of Comp City. So what is ending today? Let's do the first breakdown, chat. So everything under quest ending, I'm going to say with the exception of the Mega Evolutions ETB, because it's sold out early, is closing at 7 PM. So you've got a little under 2 hours to get involved in these. We've got the MSI Meg Vision X. It's 8 pence an entry. It is an RTX 5080 gaming system. Absolutely stunning build, I must admit. As I say, this is in stock, so these pictures are from it being on our little show desk. Awesome bit of kit, only 8p an entry because we put the Monday cyber sale on that one in particular. Around that sort of 55-60% sold marks are really good odds at the main prize anyway. And this is something that we're going to be trying going forward, is that some of our high-end sort of themed slash PCs that we've got from, you know, really high-end PCs sort of specs from our suppliers, we'll try where we're doing, you know, you're looking at 10 to, well, in this case 8p because of the offer. The PC will be on its own, which means you've got much better odds at the main prize of this. Then what we will still do is run something like this where from one of our suppliers we'll get like a 50-80 build for the main prize from them, and then there's still chances to win 50-70 gaming rings as well instantly. So yeah, so any of the high-end sort of featured PC slash theme pieces that we do, as I say, will probably be in this format, and then we'll run this. So either way, you're always going to get a chance to win a PC here, but just the odds will be better on these individual ones as such for the main prize. We got the Bambu Lab bundle, so that includes the P2S combo and the A1 combo with 2 PLA starter bundles as well. £2.40 an entry, doing really well, but still really good odds anyway, even if it was to sell out. If you don't want the bundle, there's an £800 cash alternative on that as well. You've got the Xbox Series X Galaxy Black, so it's a 2TB version with 2 games. So that's only 8p an entry. It will affect tickets, Dan, so in the sense that if something costs more, then we'd have to put more tickets on, but it wouldn't affect the prices per se. So you'll still see, you know, 10p an entry for certain PCs, or you might see a low odds PC for 25 quid an entry or something. So it won't affect the prices directly. What it will affect is essentially the odds might be slightly worse because we'll have to counter for the hikes in the RAM prices, which are crazy as well. We did. Well, I stayed out till, oh god, I think Chris and Ray left me probably about 10:30, quarter to 11. And then I bumped into some old mates. It was just a night of bumping because I used to work in that industry, look, so I bumped into a load of old mates, and I was out till like, when did they shut? Like 4 in the morning. I was paying for it a bit Saturday though. I drank so much rum and Guinness, I was like, whew. And I don't suffer with hangovers much, but I did on Saturday. I didn't have a headache though, I just had that slight nauseating feeling for most of the day, but then I snacked in the evening, I was good. But then also passed out then. Passed out. Anybody else? I think I've covered everything on there and chat. But yeah, I think because some of it's a bit of FOMO as well. If I bump into like old friends and stuff, like you just naturally sort of want to stay out, don't you? You're like, oh, I don't want to miss anything, and it's like, especially when you're catching up with old friends. So it was a good night all in all. Even to the point, myself, Ray, and Chris went to a random like Screamo gig in McCann's. They got I forget, they got like a basement bit down there that they open up to bands and stuff, and popped down, and one of my old mates was the drummer. It was mad to see him. I've not seen him for years. We used to work together in like H-Boss. And it was mad to see him on the drums. I was like, it is him. I thought I'd seen him in the market first, so I messaged him. I was like, you know, have I seen you or am I hallucinating? But of course he was busy. And then we just randomly bumped into him in McCann's then, so that was good. Good little vibe, little mosh going on. Where would I've done the Galaxy, yeah. So what else is ending? We have the choice between the Steam Deck OLED 1TB or the ROG Ally Xbox, or maybe you want 425 quid cash. That's part of the I keep going to say Cyberpunk. We'll call it the Cyberpunk sale. Cyber Monday sale, 28p an entry. We've got the low odds Nintendo Switch 2, which includes the Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, yes, it is £25 an entry, but there's only 36 total tickets, so it's essentially a 1 in 36 chance of winning, depending on how many tickets you bought. But with these particular comps, if you see a higher price ticket, then the odds are just better, basically. And also they're still guaranteed, so even if it didn't sell out, your odds just simply increase anyway. Same with the MetaQuest 3S 128GB version, only 38 total entries, £15 an entry, and includes Gorilla Tag as well. As we have mentioned, the Mega Evolution ETB has sold out, so the Lucario Mega Evolution there is sold out. Still chances to win the Prismatic Evolutions ETB, £2 an entry. Get your entries in. I'm going to hit F5 because a few more may have gone on that. Yeah, looks like a couple did. 20p an entry for the Hotel Chocolat, the Velvetizer system, so the newer version they've got. Really like the look of this actually, and I do like my hot chocolate, so I might get one of these on the counter. I don't know yet. and 20 pence an entry. We got the Cricket Mug Press Starter Bundle, or maybe you want the 130 quid cash. 28 pence an entry. Supermarket voucher, so choice of any sort of supermarket e-gift card at 16 pence an entry. The £100 Comp City store credit voucher, 20 pence an entry, so that'll give you £100 in your wallet on the Comp City's website to spend on whatever you want. And that is everything. It is closing today at 7 PM. F5 it. Oi, oi, Adam boy. Sounds, if you've been trying to log, have you signed up, Janet? Can't do anything on here because I'm logged out. I'd say drop us a message, because that sounds like there's some form of issue there. So send us a message on Facebook, either that or a password's been forgotten. I'm just wondering if you've signed up with a different email maybe, and you're signing in with that instead of the one that it should be. I'll have to have a look at that for you, Jan. Or you're about to sign in and it's trying to autofill for you. I know some people are having issues with that as well. But yeah, drop us a message on our Facebook business page and we can take a look for it. Oh, yeah, Ray's even said it could even be a typo on the original sign up. Which, yeah, I've seen that myself. Schoolboy error, I didn't top up my squash or make another cup of tea before I went to do this pre-live, so I'm still like, I could be drying out. I'm going to be drying out. Yeah, drop us a message so we can have a little nosy. Didn't mean to say you're alive. You're alive! I am live. I am live. Chat is pretty much ready for the final breakdown already, like, innit? Where's me sounds like? Oh, what I didn't do is show you the entry list, what they look like. I'll do that after the breakdown. So, chat, this is the part of the pre-live that I like to call it's the final breakdown. The chat final breakdown is everything under quest ending is closing at 7 PM. Obviously, with the exception of the Mega Evolutions ETB, so the Lucario ETB. We have MSI Meg Vision X, the RTX 5080 gaming PC, 8 pence an entry. You're just playing for the PC, so really, really good odds. At 8 pence an entry, get your entries in anyway. Can't even get a Freddo for 8 pence anymore. £2.40 an entry for the Bamboo Lab P2S and A1 combo bundle with 2 PLA starter packs as well. If you don't want the bundle, there's an £800 cash alternative, which is £2.40 an entry. We got the Galaxy Black 2TB Xbox Series X with 2 games, Arc Raiders and Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Also just 8 pence an entry. We've got the Steam Deck OLED 1TB or ROG Ally Xbox. Whichever one that you fancy, you can take home. Obviously, if you win. And then you've got the, if you don't want the two, either of the two handhelds, there's a £425 cash alternative as well. But that's 28 pence to enter. We've got the low odds, only 36 total entries, £25 an entry for the Nintendo Switch 2 with Pokemon Legends ZA. There's also the low odds MetaQuest 3S, 128 gig with Gorilla Tag, only 38 total entries, and that's £15 an entry. We've then got the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions, so the ETB, that's £2 an entry. Probably likely to sell out. As I say, the ETBs that we put on the site, nigh on sell out every single time, so don't miss out. We got the Hotel Chocolat, the Velvetizer system at 20 pence an entry, so you got that cool little bundle that you see pictured there. We got the Cricket Mug Press Starter Bundle, or 130 quid, that's 28 pence to enter, and is around that sort of 60% sold mark, so pretty good odds there. 16 pence an entry for the £150 e-supermarket gift card. And then we got the £100 Com City store credit or site credit, 20 pence an entry, likely to sell out before 7 PM as well. What I didn't do, so I explained how you can enter a competition. What I didn't show you is how we currently pick our winners. So currently all entry lists are pre-published on the website, so you can open all of these up at home. These are from the last draw. Excuse me, from the last draw, and this is what they look like. So an entry list will show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost per entry. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, entry list will show any missing ticket numbers. For example, it goes one's missing, then you've got 2 to 5, then you've got 6, 7 to 9, and then you can see so on and so forth that the numbers will jump. If a comp hasn't sold out, because we guarantee every single draw, as I say, you will see that there are missing ticket numbers. We then use this. So if you go to our random number generator, let's zoom in, show you what that looks like. This is what we use on the evening when we're doing our live draws. So I'm going to zero this out. And chat, just to show you plain simple how it works, just give me some numbers in chat and I'll put the number range in for you in a second. Oh, that's better. That's better, Adam. Much better. Add a 2 on. 10 of the live kind of birthday movie. Ooh, what are you gonna watch, Harrison? And if you're in for anything, good luck. Does that mean if you win anything, we don't phone you if you go to the cinema? And then Jason went in with 510,000. So chat, imagine this is a competition that we're drawing for later. All I'm going to do is line the mouse that would generate, lift the RNG hand basically, and click this button. Every time that I click the mouse, as we can see, it's going to randomly find a number between that number range. Now, if we land on an unsold number, chat, all I'm going to do is come back to this screen, hit generate again, and I keep going until we find all of our winners. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Can't zero it out. Boosh. Yeah, it's just crazy. What did I... Oh no, I can't actually. I read some. I was like, is this safe for a live draw? Technically not. Well, not a live draw. This is a pre-live. But yeah, I read something earlier. It's like one of those like motivational things where someone's like driving down a nice road or something, and it's like, if I hear the so and so say 6, 7 again, but I can't finish the sentence because yeah, it was quite bad, but also really funny. It was funny. It was funny. How's it saying? Yes, sir. UV lights. As a lights and auto draw. Oh, do you know what? I enjoy Zootopia. That was the one where basically animals living together, but the predator side, wasn't it? Was like suppressed for a while, and it was coming back, if I remember rightly, and they were trying to cover it up. That'll be good, don't worry. I don't think I've entered any phone in draw. Okay, cool. You'll get an email anyway, Harrison, if you bag anything. Yeah, if you're joining the stream, we've done our first advent calendar giveaway. So day number 1 is the Govee, basically RGB RC. So these are basically that you can customize like hex codes and stuff on your phone. Light bars, they're actually what I've got behind here. I've got them on the TV behind. You can customize the colors and stuff, set up schedules, connect them to Alexa or Google Home, all sorts. Entirely free to enter, and that will close with or without you at 10 PM and find the winner automatically. So we'll get those adjusted and the results on the side later. Some of you, I think 3 of you actually had a sneak peek at the other one, because he was like, oh, you're like the guy who guesses advent calendar and just opens them all up. But I accidentally tagged day number 2, so I think 3 of you managed to grab a ticket before I untagged it. Your tickets are still valid, don't worry, just the competition's not visible until tomorrow. So 3 of you at least had a sneak peek at the next one, but that'll be live tomorrow, and we'll do something like that every day. So for at least 24 days, we'll treat it like an advent calendar, but we might be nice. You might get one on Christmas Day as well. But yeah. Oh, that's not I don't think that's a Stranger Things PC in the sense of like they're releasing a load of them. If you're on about the one that Matthew Williams posted, it's somebody's like customized the heck out of that. It is pretty cool though. It is pretty cool, though. How you doing, Robert? You good? Right. Chat. Let's give you a chance to win some store credit. So, a lot of you know how this works already, but if you're new here and wondering what the heck this is on screen, it's the spinning wheel. Now, all I need from you, chat, is a number between 1 and 75. I don't want you to swap or change that number, just one number per person. I then spin the wheel 5 times to try and find a winner. And you could bag yourself a £10 store credit. Now, if it lands on, you know, if 2 people with the same number have it, I'll split the store credit between you for this instance. What can I play? I have to get some. Oh, I'm gonna have to play a bit of this now. It is the 1st of December. I don't think I have any more like Christmas stuff. That's like, oh, we got, what's this funky Christmas? Oh yeah, that's about all I got on this thing, right? But I love the way this ramps up. Right, I think I've given you all enough time. Let's spin the wheel. Got Jared Moran there with 75. Whap, whap, whap. 17. Anyone in chance? Chat. Go with 17. Nope. What did you think was the new comp, Gaz? Oh, you thought we were doing? No, it's not ourselves. Our next PC we gave a little sneak peek at on the last live draw. Or was it one of the, it was one of the random live draws potentially. It was where our next PC will be Fallout, because that'll be coming out in December as well. 17 wasn't there. Hey, 20 there. Is it there? I don't think it is. 19 is. Only one off. God damn. No cigar though. Alright, 20's not there either. We're going to go again. Yeah, Stranger Things PC is not us, unfortunately, Gaz. So have a look. Anytime stuff like that posted, have a look at who's posting it. You'll either see Cotton City, Ray, or Scott posting stuff like that. But that was Matthew. We got Kevin. Anybody else sharing Kevin's number? I think I've only seen 133 in chat. It was Kevin. Kevin, boom. £10 store credit to you, Kev. Kevin, do you want to play a game of higher or lower? I'm gonna shuffle the cards whilst you're figuring out what you wanna do. So I'm gonna shuffle this deck of cards. If you want to play higher or lower, I basically show you a. Is that Home Alone, Kevin? I shuffle the deck of cards as you can see here. If you decide to play, I show you a card. You say higher or lower. If you win, you walk away with a £15 store credit. If you lose, you walk away with a £5. I have left the jokers in the deck as well, and if I show one of them as we're playing, I add a £5 onto your total amount anyway. But would you like to stick with £10 store credit, or would you like to play? Choice is yours, Kevin. Choice is yours. I'll leave the deck of cards like that so you can see them on screen at least. Kevin. Ah, I saw a little. It was a little reel earlier. About Macaulay Culkin, and he's like, I think he's got kids with 3 and 4 or 3 and 5, and like they were apparently they've seen Home Alone, but they don't really understand that it's his dad that starred in it, or their dad. And then he was going through old like family photos, and one of the kids went, that looks like Kevin, but then got distracted by something else, so they don't fully know that his dad is that. All right, so Kevin wants to play, so we've got 8. So you're going to go higher or lower than an 8. Well, your next card comes off the top anyway. Higher or lower than an 8. Julie, no worries. Well, we shall see you from 8 p.m. Yeah, comps close at 8. And we go live. Comps close at 7. We go live at 8 p.m. I do need some food. Cheeky little omelette du fromage. Higher or lower? Kevin, you've got 8. 8 was what we had. Higher or lower? You want to go lower? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the Queen of Hearts. Not that the thing matters. That is £5 store credit I owe you. Kevin, if you can do me a favor, drop me a message on our Facebook business page. What I'll do then, just with the email that's linked to your account, I can find your account then and credit your wallet directly, and then you can spend that £5 on whatever you fancy. So I'll get that sorted for you. But yeah, just drop me a message with the email that's linked to your account. I can then find your account, chuck you a £5, and then you can pop that on whatever you want. You just select the wallet as a payment method. Chat. Everything that you see under quest ending as a final reminder is closing at 7 p.m. So you've got, as I say, a little over an hour and a half now to get involved in everything. Is the ETB still there? It is still there, but I don't think it's going to last for that hour and a half. As we can see, there's only a few tickets left on this one. So if you want to get your hands in, only 10 tickets left actually on the Prismatic Evolutions ETB. So you better hurry. Other than that, chat, don't miss out on the freebie to celebrate 5 years of Comp City. So this is entirely free to enter. If you haven't got your free ticket already, get your entry in for that. And also we're doing the starting the Advent calendar giveaway for Comp City, and the first one is the TV light bars from Govee, which are pretty cool. You can either stand them up by the side of the TV. I've actually 3M taped them on the back of this, so it projects onto this. Is a 55-inch TV, and there's only 2 on this one. If you've got anything bigger, I would suggest, if you win these for free, get another pair and double them up. If you're using like a 65-inch, I've got like 2 on the top, 2 on the sides, and the 65-inch downstairs, just in case you win this set. But I've also got a set actually that you can't see in front of me that are behind my monitors, and it helps light up the wall behind. So really, really good bit of kit that you can win for free. Just get your ticket in before 10 p.m. But chat, I'm going to love you and leave you. Again, Kevin, drop me a message. I'll get that sorted for you in terms of, or drop Comp City a message of dropping your wallet of £5. Then I'm going to have some lunch. Maybe then do a little bit more comp listing with Ray. And then we'll be going live from 8 p.m. So chat, if you're in for anything this evening, huge, huge good luck to everybody. Me and Ray will catch you from 8 p.m. on the live. Again, chat, guaranteed draws, no extensions or rollovers. Everything in quest ending, with the exception of anything that's sold out, will be closing at 7 p.m.